Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Brittany. You know what it is, baby. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and you know what to do, baby. Click that bell to be notified of every time I post, because you know your girl posts frequently. All right, y'all, say it with me. We're doing our anthem, our mother theme song, baby. We jumping, we skipping, we hopping, we leaping. We doing the Dougie bow, our Dougie bow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this video. Now, E to the T to the has came out and told us some mess today. So we have two clips to listen to with everything that she said. I am so excited. I love that every day I have something to post. Like when I tell y'all I love my job, I love my job. And I'm so happy that these girls get on Instagram, TikTok, shoot, even YouTube and talk their stuff, because it keeps me employed. It keeps me having something, very much something to give y'all. And the thing about it was, I feel as though she hit the mark with both, because this is stuff that we've been talking about on this channel, and I just love when they talk about something that I've already talked about or something that we as the viewers have already called out, and then they start calling it out and they kind of reassure us that yes, this is going on. I love that for me. So we're gonna get into the first one, which I feel is more important than the second one.
Saying that Ivory, they told Ivory not to fight the same like how they did on Now That's TV.
Yeah, like they watered down her fighting.
Yeah, like they told her that she can't fight like that.
I feel like this. Remember when Ivy said, I'm gonna go in here and try to be chill. And I did the same. I tried not to be so aggressive. Let me tell you something. They didn't tell us to do shit. They didn't tell us to do shit. We thought because it's a different network, more money, the girls are more softer over there, that, we shouldn't do too much on them because they're pretty girls. They get their hair done. You spend money, you do all this, you know what I'm saying? They break the face so fast. You shouldn't have to do much. So I feel like Ivory wanted to show more of who she is. And she probably did.
Now, I'm going to call cap on Scarface because, number one, when you went over to Zeus, you did not try to give chill or anything like that. I don't believe that, Bookie. And also, Ivory didn't either. Ivory was just talking. Both of y'all, when y'all came, y'all got right on that. Y'all were super duper aggressive. Talking about something, you calm down. You was not trying to be so aggressive. Baby, you was super duper aggressive. What are you talking about? When it was your season, you definitely came over there being aggressive Nancy. We was like, dang, you on there like that? You is not on there. That's TV. You do not have to be on that like that. Like, relax. Chill. Now, her saying that the girls are more softer on Zeus, I would have to disagree. Not fully, but I do disagree for the majority of the women. Majority of the women over there, besides like the Anna, the Biggie, the Mariah, the Scotty, they can defend themselves when it come down to it. A wig can get snatched and they gonna be punching you right through that. Like, they really do know how to defend themselves, and they are getting the pain. Because they know what they there for. And that's how a lot of them keep, besides Scotty, that's how a lot of them keep their spots, because they gonna give you cue, they gonna give you looks sometimes, they're gonna give you drama, but they gonna get in the field, win, lose, or draw. And I think really Zeus has a more win, lose, or draw spirit behind them, because we continuously see Scotty getting whooped here, there, everywhere. The camera is all the way up in the air, and she continues to get brought back, but we know why. And Biggie always losing, want to pimp slap somebody off guard, and then somebody else pimp slaps her the next season, which is crazy, which is amazing, Karma definitely waited on her, because J.O. slapped the dog, the win. Everything that she had in her mental brain at that moment became foggy after J.O. slapped the dog out of her. She did the use. Soldier Boy, tell him. Pimp slap. So I love that. Now, like I said, I wouldn't say like a lot of the girls are softer, because truly if I had to bet on who is really gonna take you through there, it will always be the Zeus girls. The Zeus girls, they gonna give you that for real. And yes, the Zeus girls I'm talking about is Tasiki, but even like just behind Tasiki, I feel as though, not naming names, I feel as though they are getting the paint with you. Like Zeus does find people that can really take it there. And like I said before, when the Now That's TV girls come over, they skills be giving bibbity bobbity boo. Like it goes away. They don't have it no more. It's not there. It's not giving what it was giving on Now That's TV. You know? I'm going to add this in here too. Like Scarface said, it's more money. So I feel like with the money, it's more stakes because with Zeus, because the money is so high, you know, and a lot of them have never made this much money at one time. And then you could always be brought back for a next season. So your spot is always on the line, which makes you clock in and do your job. So you in your mind, you're just doing whatever you got to do to stay over here. But once again, that sacrificial mindset or that survival mindset can make you come off wrong to the audience to where the audience don't even want you on here no more. The audience can root for the person that you get into it with more so than you. And it could be you defending yourself or it could be you being the villain. Either or, just depending on how the cookie crumbles. So I would say that too. And then like with Now That's TV, y'all, they really fighting for stepping stones. I feel like Now That's TV is like a more stepping stone type of network currently right now. They the second biggest one. Don't get me wrong, they right there, they right up under Zeus. But everybody want to get the Zeus because the bag is there. If Now That's TV had the bag, wouldn't nobody try to go to Zeus? Let's be clear, let's be honest. If Now That's TV was giving more money to the people, wouldn't nobody be stunned Zeus? Them people only would want to go on Now That's TV. But I believe as though because Now That's TV really don't be want to pay like that, they pay them $1,500 to $3,000 for like the new people or whatever. They treat it like that. You know, like I said, it's a stepping stone. And yes, they all want to get called back for more shows and everything, but it's not as much stakes. It's not as much stakes. Like, of course, everybody want to be on Young and Reckless. Everybody would prefer to be, like, all the girls would prefer to be on Young and Reckless, prefer to be on Mean Girls. That's more they higher class shows where you fight, but you ain't got to do as much fighting. You're not really fighting to hold on to your spot, you know, as much. You do fight, but it's not as hectic as, like, a South Central Baddies. And I believe, like I said, if Now That's TV paid more, it really wouldn't nobody be stunned Zeus as much. Like the girls, if they want to go over there, okay, they could, but it wouldn't be like, oh, I'm just trying to go over there. Like everybody want to leap to Zeus, you know what I'm saying? More so than Clown. Now That's TV. It wouldn't be that type of ordeal. It wouldn't be that. And if Now That's TV had a little more decorum and be a little more organized, I think that would take them further. Let me add this in here too. I hate when y'all come and try to give us like this quote unquote different person, because as soon, I feel like them is curse words on reality TV, because as soon as y'all start saying y'all want to show yourselves in a different light, that camera leaves you right then and there. The camera all of a sudden will disappear and start making you look as bad as possible when it does pan to you. Like Cookie said that on Deja Vu, and then when we finally seen Cookie like actually be in a scene for real, she was getting tore up by that other girl. When it came to Ivory, lying to us saying, oh, she wanted to show us in a different light. We didn't see her and Lex getting into it, and everybody gave it to Lex, and we seen her having to go to the hospital because her piercing was infected. So as soon as y'all say y'all want us to see y'all in a different light, like I said before, all of a sudden it just don't go in y'all favor. Another example, Naj on Deja Vu. Oh, I want to see y'all in a different light. I want y'all to see me in a different light. I'm trying to change. The whole time she just deafying. She and allegedly the girlfriend that broke up with her because she's so pressed about Don and what Don got going on. So I just feel like them is curse words for y'all, because that's just like I'm doing Natalie TV and Zeus T, basically commentary, and then here I go want to switch up and go to gardening. It's gonna be so many of y'all that leave. It's gonna be 2 or 3 that stay because they just like Brittany. But even though you like me, you like what I do for you. Like, at the end of the day, it's a service that's being done, and I feel as though they be forgetting there's a service that they're doing. It's still a job. Like, no, babes. I don't want to see a different side of you. I want to see the side that I fell in love with. Keep feeding me that. If we want to make little tweaks here and there, okay, cool, make little tweaks. But then trying to, like, calm down your personality or think before you speak or whatever, that's not real reality TV. Those type of shows get canceled very quickly if everybody wants to be very mindful of what they say. You know, like, nobody wants to watch that. But let's move on to the next clip, because I think this is Kiki.
Mariah is very fake. She thinks she's story produced behind closed doors. Other people think they story producing. And then Miss Head Honcho, really the Head Honcho, she gonna be like, no.
Right.
Head honcho?
But that's no secret. You could tell that's what she do. We
can't
keep
ask that.
watching,
That's
we see
messy.
what's going on. She be stirring the pot and then be trying to act like, oh my God, I did not want this to happen. Bitch, this is exactly what you wanted to happen.
Oh my God, like, ladies.
Yeah.
No food on the table.
Now, like I said before, E.T. was clocking tea today. She had time, because when I tell you, she is so correct. So she was talking about the real head honcho. If y'all was like, who she talking about? She talking about Natalie. And honestly, I could care less about Mariah. Mariah not on the show no more. You know, tap out, go home, babes. You not on the show no more, tap out, go home. So I don't care. But when it comes to that Natalie Nunn, that irritates me bad. When Natalie be doing all that white woman games, it truly gets on my nerves, because anybody can see that you really be wanting that stuff to happen. And the white woman games of being like, oh my God, guys, we don't have to fight here, and then be like, okay, I'm moving. It's so ignorant, and it's so irritating, because, you know, as y'all know, Natalie don't have the best pass when it comes to her and her opinions about black people. But my thing is, it's like, I do think Natalie's a great person. I do think, like, she employs a lot of black people. I'm going to give her that. She does eat off of black women. She's a black woman. I give her that. But when you then turn on your mama's side on the show, that bothers me. Because I would prefer you just to play the role of, yes, I want this to go on. Yes, I set y'all down so y'all could fight. But then when you start playing them white woman games, like, guys, no. Talk all that mess in your confessionals. But then move out the way, playing like you don't want this to happen, but you know this is what the show is all about. That bothers me. And, like, I'm so happy that somebody else called it out, because I called it out on the last episode. That irritated me so bad. It irritated me so bad. Even when she tried to play sides when it came to Anna and Tasiki versus Dolly. Telling Dolly, we don't do that. That's white woman games. And that bothers me. Because if you're going to sell us that, you know, you not like that, you this new person, sell it all the way. Okay? Go all the way with the character like Diamond. Learn from Miss Toothy Tooth. But don't get into character and then break and go into your mama's side. Because I don't like that. I don't like when you break away and you go to mama. That is annoying. The mama side ain't paying the bills, baby. It's the dad side, okay? It's paying the bills, okay? So, like, that just bothers me on a different level, because it's like, Natalie, you know you want this to happen. Don't try to scold no grown woman and be like, why did you do that? You don't do that. You don't throw liquor on somebody. Like, you wouldn't have did that if that was a biggie. I wouldn't be saying that to you if it was a biggie. On God, I would let you play your white woman games if it was biggie. But it does irritate me when you do play them white woman games. It does irritate me. Like, I need you to stop doing that. And then when somebody call you out for playing the white woman games, like okay, with Emma, you know that you're not bringing Scotty around. You know that you've been doing your daddy side with calling Scotty out when Scotty was like, oh, if it wasn't for me, wouldn't none of y'all be here, all that stuff. You be quick to do that. But then when people keep calling you out about you then all of a sudden having Emma around, that's when the white woman games come out. And I don't care for that. I don't care for you playing those white woman games. That's very, very irritating. Oh, guys, no, you guys, it's like this. And I be agreeing with you most of the time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be agreeing with you because it's like you really don't mind getting the bag. When you blew on Biggie in the club with her fat ass at his house or whatever you said, I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. Maybe because it was Biggie too. No shade. I am a little biased when it comes to Biggie. I don't like her. Or I don't care for her like that. I ain't gonna say I don't like her. I don't care for her on the show. But I will say this, like, when it comes to you switching, you code switching, it just irritates me. That's really what I have to say. When you code switch, it's just very annoying. And I would prefer when you do the show to stay on your black woman side, not code switching to your Caucasian side. I just personally would appreciate that. Just because when you do switch, it's very loud. And I think you think it's silent. But we are in a day and age, baby, where context clues, critical thinking skills are at a high. So it's just very annoying when you do stuff like that and you feel as though we don't pick it up. And you feel as though you're getting away with it and you're being sneaky and you're not. It just makes no sense. Like I said before in my last example, when it came to Scotty and Emma, you knew that you was bringing Emma around to be funny. Then when people was calling you out for bringing Emma around, you like, oh no, guys, I wouldn't be a leader, I wouldn't be a CEO. And I had to agree with you because really they've said it plenty of times. When it comes to the show, all you care about is making money with these people. You don't really care about these people on like a personal note. You just want to have your show feel and make the money while you can, while the getting is good. And I totally understand it from a business perspective. But also, too, you was playing white woman games by bringing Emma around, taking pictures with her, flaunting her around. You was playing white woman games. And instead of you just saying that, you want to play, oh, I'm not doing this. Even when it came to Jayla making the comment about Biggie, you like, no, just say it. And then when it came time for them to get into it, you wasn't saying much of anything. You wasn't protecting Jayla. But you wasn't protecting Jayla. You was kind of trying to ignore it and like, oh, well, it wasn't that deep, But that's what I be talking about. Like when I say she be playing white woman games, she throws a rock out her hand and think that we didn't see her throw the rock. Like, girl, we seen you throw it. We have it on recording of you throwing the rock. And she'll be like, oh, no, I never threw the rock. I never did that. Oh, no, I don't do stuff like that. And it's like, girl, I have it on recording of you throwing it. I have it on here of you throwing the rock and you laughing and you going to hide. You just didn't know I seen it. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all in this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I'm going to see y'all in the next one, babes. Bye.